spawns in the back by the tank and arches. They're going to move up. They're going to grab hill control. Now they're a little bit behind DC. The kills are going back and forth. DC taking down a couple, but overall, Sin City does end up winning the trades. They are going to be on the time here. And now DC going to be the squad spawning in the back, but it looks like Sin City going to be able to read that one. 30 seconds or so left on this hard point as we're going to get ready for that P3 rotation soon, as there's going to be some chaos going on here as our boy Gear going to pick up 2 before he gets taken down.
Yeah, and oh, the gunfight's coming in here on the hill as Sox have picked up 2. Was looking for more, but now you see the rotation coming in. It's going to be Nime on the rotation trying to find these players. Going to walk right past somebody before he gets killed. And right now it is the control for DC, but I will say they don't have anybody on roof side. Player number 5 in Gear is going to go that way. Might be able to secure the spawns for Sin City. We'll have to see, but right now DC is in control for the moment.
Yeah, I mean, DC going to be able to have that initial control, but it looks like Sin City going to be on those back spawns. They did get that roof pushed out and everything. They're going to grab those kills and everything, but the side of DC still pushing through that front alley, getting the kills they need as well. Daisy clutching up, getting a nice 2-piece there. And so far, just back and forth on the killing side, but Sin City going to have a nice advantage on this hill. They do have the close spawns. They keep getting the close flanks as well, and they've been picking up some pretty important kills. But DC has gotten plenty of time and plenty of like contested it plenty as well in the meantime as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's been pretty even so far, all things considered, as fighting for this last 17 seconds here, but obviously the rotations coming in for this P4, as that will be the side of Sin City on that. But again, player number 2 and Robbie trying to make some noise in the back, gunfight coming in, and he will lose that. But, I mean, the pressure still from DC. They're doing a good job of just continuing to apply pressure to, like, you know, making awkward gunfights or 1v2 gunfights against, it feels like, every player. So they're doing a pretty good job right now. They are in control of this hill. Now it's going to be Sin City going to have to group up here and make a push. See Gear on the outside. Getting some kills here is Sin City, but still DC with control of the hill as we speak.
Yeah, DC, once again, just doing a good job making sure things stay contested, make sure they're somehow getting time, even when they might be in a little bit of a disadvantage. But now Sin City going to be able to get that hill time right now. They're starting to push out a little bit. As I say that, they actually are pretty much all bunched up. The side of DC trying to push in. Sox gets a nice 2-piece, but Outages and Nime answer back with a few of their own. Crooked, that last second pickup today, going to get a nice kill for them as well. They should be able to grab some control of the map for the most part going into this P5, but Sin City is going to clear up that last 12 seconds or so on this P4. But going into P5, DC going to be all set up and ready and waiting. The side of Sin City going to have to break. It looks like they're planning on going from the front here as that mid-map is fully controlled.
Yeah, I've started to hate this hill more and more. Outages with 2, though, and we'll move right on in. But this hill is just so grenade heavy, and Outages continuing to get the kills for Sin City right now, sitting at 15 and 9. And it's good job out of him as he gets another one here as he's on a 4 spree right now, looking to get to 5 and does, as he's just controlling this bottom P5 area, and it's allowing Sin City to get this time relatively easy there. There's going to be the 6 spray. Now 1 off the glide bomb. Possibly going to get some good timing here. Just waiting for the kill, but gets turned on with a little bit of unfortunate timing. Does not secure that streak. But, I mean, that is a fantastic job of... I mean, this was almost a money hill for Sin City. And it was just because of the pressure applied there. That's a fantastic job. And that was a nice little stretch there for Sin City.
Yeah, that initial 3 kills from Outages on that hill made it a lot easier to hold it down towards the end there. But Sin City, like you were just saying, they get themselves a nice lead in the map here. They're going to start pushing through the middle of the map. One of them was that field side over by Church, did get taken down. But now Sin City starting to flood that hill, starting to cover themselves, and everything. But Crooked going to push through, going to pick up 2, going to go immediately back to mid. One more over there to deal with, going to get taken down. That's Outages, not a guy you want to get in a gunfight with. Day is going to be on this hill, just trying to watch trying to watch the backside of the hill, gonna get taken down there. The side of Sin City doing a good job here, making sure they get pushed out. They did get themselves kind of the bad spawn, but they're getting pushed out now. They're starting to get some nice kills, but the side of DC definitely holding firm for the most part towards the middle of the map, getting ready for that P2 side.
Yeah, they are going to be set up for this as the trades continuing to come back and forth there, and the contest will come in. But yeah, right now DC is set up for that rotation. Again, you're going to have Gear, trying to find any players he can. Not going to get the timing there on those players, but yeah, now it's going to have to be up to Sin City to break this. Pretty good setup right now for DC, so we'll have to see if they are able to do it.
Yeah, the side of DC gonna be set up here. Let's see what Sin City does to try to break these spawns. Last time they did get a little bit lucky as DC kind of got a little bit aggressive on trying to buffer out this side of the map and end up losing the spawns. But the side of Sin City now starting to push from that church side. They've got two players coming from above and one going to be in that back church area pushing towards arches now. They're going to push out the top. They're going to get taken down. Only one more player up top, and Day is going to take care of him. One player left on the map. That's going to be Jake. He's over towards that church alley right now, trying to push up on the hill. He's going to pick up one. He's got one more on the hill to deal with and one top green window. And he's going to get some help from Logan Gear. And Jake going to get that last kill on the hill. He should be able to get the last 15 seconds or so on this time if Sin City holds here. But DC still trying to hit this last bit of time, make sure they don't give it up for free. But the side of Sin City going to be on that rotation. DC will get that last 10 seconds or so, but for the most part, Sin City is going to win that rotation.
This is going to be a big gunfight over here. It's going to be Jake trying to find this kill on roofs and does get it. So that's going to secure the spawns for now for Sin City. Gets another one as well. So Jake doing work, and this is going to secure the time for the moment. And right now Sin City is gathering all the kills they need. Outages trying to find another one, but Sox takes him down. And good start so far. It is going to be Days, though, trying to get in, but Gear with a nice kill. And right now Sin City is doing what they can on this hill. But just like as I say that, DC is going to come right through the front door and take control of the hill. So good job from them. But, man, I mean, this has just been a very, very close match so far. You love to see it.
Yeah, definitely as back and forth as it gets. Both these teams able to contest these hills pretty much non-stop with each other. Just kind of breaking each other's setups left and right here. But we're going to see the side of Sin City trying to hit this last 15 seconds or so as they push through. Kills are kind of going back and forth right now. DC, it looks like they have a slight advantage being in the back there, but no, never mind. Sin City going to get most of the kills. Getting it the last few seconds there as they rotate for that P4 over by Church. DC already going to be on that side of the map, but they got to deal with Nime over there, who's going to pick up the first kill. Immediately going to look towards mid. Doesn't see anything there, but he's got one more player behind him right now up top. That's going to be Crooked. He came from that mid ladder. Going to jump down mid as well to try to get behind some players, maybe get someone caught off guard. He's going to end up going down, though. And like once again, we're getting some non-stop contests on this hill, but Jake in the hill with the AR was on a 4 streak, not anymore as he does get taken down there. And the side of Sin City keeping this pressure alive as DC is still spawning in that close backside, but that should change here soon as Logan Gear are going to grab that back spawn.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, I mean, it's literally every hill has been just a contest fest, and now, I mean, you're just seeing again how close it is and all just how mixy it's been and all these kills coming in. And then again, Sin City now just go on a little bit of a run and get the kills they need. Contest coming in, and just like that, it's right back in the hands of DC. So now with the rotation over here to this P5, I like this play out of Nime. He's going to try to go all the way around these players, maybe not expecting it, and also potentially securing those closer spawns. Right now, though, his teammate's not able to get the kill, but as I said, there you go. Nime with the 2-piece, looking for more, looking for 3, and gets it. And that is a 5-spear right now for Nime. Like I said, I really like that play. Caught him off guard, and it works out for Sin City as they currently have control of this P5.
Yeah, Nime does end up dying there on that 5 streak. Almost was able to get that 6, but decided to throw a stun. Didn't end up working out in his favor. Oh, well, it does happen. But Sin City going to be the first team to break the 200 pointers. They're about to hit 220 as well. Up to a nice lead now. Kind of the biggest lead we've seen in a while here since basically the beginning of the game. But now the side of DC is still trying to push this hill. They don't want to give up this last 20 seconds or so for free, but Outages and the boys not making that, not allowing that to happen for free, is they're going to start rotating here real soon to this P1 side. And they're only going to need about 15 seconds to end this game and get it done and over with and get onto that map too. And at this point, with the way this map has been going, like as far as contests have been concerned, you got to think Sin City's in a really, really good spot to be the driving force in this map. The side of DC going to be the first ones to that P1 side, and they're going to have mid-map control, but Sin City going to start flooding from that field tree side. Actually, a couple of them went towards mid-L, but Robbie holding it down from this the Godheady here. He picks up one. He's going to pick up the second one, trying to push up. That was Logan. And now this is DC's chance to get some time, but Jake going to push from that mid-U, does get taken down.
Yeah, I mean, if Sin City's not careful here, this could get even up. But as I say, that 9 with the 2, and then another one goes down. And just like that, now it's going to be DC trying to scramble back to this hill. But all the kills are going the way of Sin City. Now DC just going to have to push up this field side. But all the guns are pointed right at them. And Sin City takes the first map. And that was a crazy performance from Outages. I didn't see the final count. We'll see in a second. But that was a very, very high kill game from him.
Yeah, I mean, we saw some great plays out of a lot of different people on that map. Big shout out to Nime on that P5 to go on that massive flank that you called out there. And just to
Yeah,
go
for
pick
sure. And Berlin's been an interesting one with just like I said, I think it is one of the more balanced maps we do have in Vanguard for S&D. As Sin City will start here on the defending side, and it looks like it is going to be a full push over there to B, and an early pick there from Jake onto Sox. So exactly what Sin City was looking for here is now Crooked just seeing if he can find anybody in this window area, but Sin City not giving him anything, and now the bomb's starting to go to that site, as there is somebody on that site as the gunfight is going in, and Outages does win it. So that's going to be bomb down 3v2 situation here, and it's been a good start here for Sin City.
Yeah, the side of Sin City getting it done at the moment. The side of DC, there's only 2 of them on the map right now, and now it's actually going to be a 2v2 as Crooked going to pick up a nice kill there on Logan. And now this bomb is down in the B site, and you've got a person over here who's an absolute demon to deal with in close quarters. That's going to be Outages, but Crooked, he's going to spot Jake. Jake doesn't know he's there, but Jake's going to end up winning the fight anyway because the guy's an absolute monster. Now Robbie by himself, kind of stuck in the back here. He's got 30 seconds or so to deal with. And I mean, I shouldn't say stuck. He's definitely not stuck. He's definitely has like the whole sandbox of the map to deal with, but he's going to run into Jake. Jake's going to take him down, and Jake's going to clutch up for the boys there. As the side of Sin City going to get it done.
Yeah, that was a great play by Jake. I mean, he probably gets a kill back there that he probably didn't expect to get.
Yeah.
Maybe not expect to get. I mean, look, he knows his gun skills, but it just felt like he should have lost that. He wins it and gets 3 on the round, and that's going to put Sin City up 1-0 here. Great start from Jake, because obviously just 1 round and a 3 spree, but we'll see if he can get that glide bomb at some point going forward. As Sin City now back on offense, and it looks like they're going to hit A here.
Yeah, they're going to send 3 guys to A. One's going to be watching over that middle. That's going to be Nime up top with that AR in barrel. Now, Logan going to be hitting this outside towards those outer pillars. Going to be on those stairs pretty much right away with Outages. The 2 submachine gun players here, the sub duo. They're going to push in. They're going to kill the player in office. One more to deal with. That's going to be Jake who takes him down. Now it's a 2v4 situation. DC Minutemen kind of in a precarious situation. Nime is top 3 right now, watching the flank. We're going to have Sox on the mid doubles trying to push up. Going to get taken down by Nime, who we just called in that top 3 area. Robbie now going to be bottom fire area, going to take down Nime. Now a 1v3 for him. I mean, he's getting pushed out immediately by Logan, and another really, really clean round out of Sin City.
Yeah, clean round indeed, and that was beautiful. That was a beautiful offensive round there on SND. There was no hesitation whatsoever in their play call and the execution of it, and they got right into that site, got the kills, and got that bomb down right away. And that was basically flawless there from Sin City. So great start from them so far. And now looking on the side of DC here, who steps up to get them back, get them on the board here is, obviously don't want to let this lead grow too much here for Sin City.
Yeah, definitely nothing to be too crazy worried about yet, right? Only down 0-2, but if you get down to 0-3, like you were just talking about, that's a little scary. And Jake immediately starting out with a pick. He's going to get some more shots off on that player long hallway there. And he's actually going to get taken down when he was on the 5 streak, but he's going to get that player who takes him down does get traded out. We're seeing some trades back and forth. Is DC going to bring this to 2 versus 2 player count here? Nime going to be over watching this patio bridge area from P3, and Outages going to be kind of on like P5 towards train side, just kind of waiting, maybe trying to pick a player off here.
Yeah, I mean, now it slows down as kind of these rounds have been pretty fast, and the opening rounds, part of the round at least. And now you have the rotation coming in here for DC is, Outages does spot him, so getting that information, they're going to try to go around here, but he's got to be careful. He gets the stun off. Those 2 DC players grouped up here, and now maybe taking this back to A is, again, will he be able to get the information here? He won't. So this is going to be a situation here as Nime does take Robbie, though, and now Sox left in a 1v2 situation. Has to get the bomb down as well. Only 15 seconds on the clock. Trying to check everywhere, but Sin City shuts it down and goes up 3-0.
Yeah, I love the DC confidence to maybe go for a rotation there, but Outages just kind of messes that whole plan up. He takes a couple shots off at him and then rotates all the way to B side to go for the cutoff and just wait to watch and see if they push. And I mean, they kind of knew that their timings were going to probably be a little bit messed up because of that. They decided to go back to A, and you run into Nime.
Yeah.
Not a fun guy to run into. So that's going to be up 3-0 for the side of Sin City, as they're going to be on that offense. And look at this. They're going towards that B site, which is a site I love to watch get planted in this game. Jake with a nice snipe towards those double stairs. And you know what? That's a good way to start it. But now they're going to be able to push towards this B site, but there's going to be one player kind of close. That is going to be, oh, he's actually going to push all the way up. That's going to be Sox. Now on the bomb site, that bomb is down, but now it's going to be a 2v3 in favor of Sin City as Nime does get a nice kill there.
Yeah, now Jake trying to find another pick. He knows this player's on the site, not going to get pushed. And that's going to be a nice little play there from Crooked. Now looking for more, and we'll find the player there now. Just now a 2v1 situation for Nime as he is going to get out with his life for the moment. Kind of regroup here. He's going to have two players watching over him, and as soon as he crosses here, he should be spotted. I think he got spotted at least. Maybe not, as he's going to work his way through mid here. Now you maybe catch these players on surprise. Looking for the gunfight and does single out. So Nime takes out Sox. Now a 1v1. And now Crooked in the back of the map here trying to make a play. And this might work out perfectly for Nime, and it does.
The read was perfect. I mean,
read. Oh,
yeah,
my.
I mean, hey, it doesn't get any better than that when you're reading the map. That's going to put them up 4-0. The guy clutches up the 1v2. I mean, I'm sure with the way that round went, Sin City was kicking themselves, but the way it ended, I'm sure they're just as happy with it, to be honest.
Yeah. That is a really good play there, and I thought Crooked seen him on the cross, but maybe he was obstructed by something and allowed him to get behind, and again, just a beautiful read there. 4-0 Sin City. This is scary here for DC. I mean, obviously this is a almost must-win round right here, so let's see if they can do it as they head over to the B site.
Yeah, we are going to see one player already on that B site. That's going to be Outages once again. Just trying to be a menace, not let that bomb get planted for free. Going to have two players towards that back storage. One of them going to be Daze, and the other one looks like it's going to be Robbie. But nice gunfight goes on there. Jake's going to end up winning one. Crooked's going to win one against Nime. Outages wins a nice one over at B site there. Now going to be a 2v3 situation, which feels like the 15th round in a row in favor of Sin City here. Jake going to be top fire. He's got his teammates kind of a little bit spread out on the map, you know, just kind of waiting, but he's got one player pushing on the map. That's going to be Logan pushing through P2 right now. He should be behind someone. Him and Outages get a nice kill there, and now Robbie by himself in a 1v3.
Bomb down as well. He will spot the one player and try to get shots on, but now his location is given away. He will try to regroup here as he's now going to probably get pushed here. I thought he might get good timing, but he won't. Now the push coming in from the Sin City players as shots coming in as they don't need that push when Outages has the shot like that. Sin City go up 5-0, and this has been just a phenomenal performance out of them so far.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly what you want to see out of an S&D team, right? I mean, you want to, sorry, not an S&D team, just a team in general when they're on S&D. Yeah. It's just like, they're just making plays together, and it feels like they're definitely communicating a lot on the map. Whereas DC, maybe, I don't know, maybe they're running into a little bit of issues with their communication, really what they want to do. They seem like they're not very confident in the decisions they're making a lot, and that's helped, I mean, Sin City make it all the way up to 5-0 as they're bringing this bomb to A with a lot of speed right now. Logan, actually, he's going to be up towards this front doors of the A bomb site here. He's going to get ready to push in real soon. He's going to end up pushing in, but Crooked and Daze is going to end up picking the first two players down on the map. Jake going to answer back with a kill on Daze. Sox going to answer with one there as well. Jake now in a 1v3 picks up the first kill on a 3 streak as well. 9-2 on the map. He's going to have to try to figure something out. Maybe he pulls out his inner Nime.
Maybe is not impossible right now. He is going to have a gunfight here. Let's see if he's ready for it. Kind of gets bad timing, and I thought for a second he might pull that off, but DC will not get shut out here, and who knows? Maybe that's propels a comeback. That was a much better round from them overall. I thought they were just, as you alluded to before, I thought they were a little bit more confident there, and as you see, you know, it pays off. So, I mean, you're in a huge hole, but you know, never say never.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I mean, hey, the Full Sail exists for a reason. It has happened. I mean, ask JCap, right? Yeah, I feel bad saying that. It has happened to me as well too. Don't worry. I've played plenty of ranked. And the side of DC going to be taking this bomb towards B. This is a must-win round, obviously. Like we've been talking about, this is on game point right now for the side of Sin City. All they have to do is win one round, and this is over. But this side of DC has all 4 players over towards this B bomb site. One of them is going to be in that P2 area, but Outages, once again, just wreaking havoc on this B push. Going to pick up the first player. He's going to end up staying alive as well as Sox. Going to start getting this bomb down. This side of Sin City rotating over. Logan going to get taken down by Crooked in the middle P2 area. Now Outages pushing up towards that outer side of the map. and he's going to probably run into Robbie's gunfire here real soon. Actually, he runs into the Sox and Robbie taking some shots at him, but Jake pushes up immediately to try to help out. Sox going to finish that kill, and now we've got some chaos going on at Sin City. Kind of has to go a little bit. They've got 30 seconds to get this bomb defused. Jake's going to pick up one. Nime's getting shot in the back, but he's behind a player in back storage. He gets taken down. Robbie with a nice kill there does get some help, obviously, from Crooked. But Jake now behind these players in storage, going to pick up the first one. The other player is going to be that mid tank, does get the kill, and another good round from DC Minutemen.
Yeah, they get 2 on the board, and that was a frantic round. So good job for them to get that. As again, they need every round at this point. And I will say, on the side of Sin City, Jake is moving different right now. Like I just watching his POV, he looks very confident, and he's winning a lot of gunfights. I mean, at 11-4, of course. So really good stuff out of him. And I don't know if you're Sin City, obviously want to close this out. Sooner than later. So let's see if they can do it here. As again, it looks like they will hit this A site.
Yeah, they're going to send 3 to that A site, and once again, 9 going to be that top or front barrels area watching over from mid. There's going to be 2 players pushing into P2 for the side of DC Minutemen right now, as you see them going in through that side door. And they're actually going to be in there. Looks like one's probably going to go top 3. This bomb is going down for Logan right now. Nime does read that back push from P2. He's going to end up getting out with his life. His Outages gets a nice kill on Days. And now this is like Sin City's advantage. They have full bomb site control. The bomb is planted, and the side of DC is going to have to retake their own bomb site.
Yeah, they are, and they're all spread out too. So let's see if they can manufacture maybe a pinch or something here. Is Robbie going to try to find this player in train station? Not going to be able to see him, and gets shot in the back as soon as he goes through. And 9 picking up 2, looking for the last, does get killed, and that is traded out, and Sin City win the S&D 6-2 here. Very dominant at times. Obviously, DC came back a little bit at the end, but yeah, that was a very good performance there for Sin City on that search and destroy.
Yeah, I mean, Sin City definitely getting it done. Definitely a team when you look at it on paper and like the way they've played historically as players that you expect to be pretty good at S&D.
I will say for the side of Sin City, who formerly Vancouver last season, like they had a very a roller coaster year, right? Like very up and down. Like if they can start the season 2-0, that'd be huge for them. As like I said, a very good team. We'll see if they are able to do it. But now, again, DC is not going to back down here. As you said, Sin City starting on this offensive side, hitting this A point first, and right now just trying to get control of the map, which you're doing a pretty decent job of so far.
Yeah, they do already have that first take on A. The second take about to come through as well. They've got the mid-map control. They're starting to push up through Church. It looks like here in a moment from that number 3 player who's going to be 9. And, I mean, that third tick's also coming in. They've got most of the kills on the map. I mean, yeah, I mean, so far, Sin City is looking absolutely, like, perfect. I mean, this goes back to what you were saying earlier, like a momentum thing, right? They came out looking hot because, I mean, they just had themselves a really, really good S&D map. And already, like, the kill's definitely in their favor. They've got plenty of time to get something going here. They've already got a player over towards that B side. But DC did finally clear out that church/field side of the map, but the side of Sin City trying to push up to help Nime. Outage is going to push through towards that top like patio area, going to pick up the first kill. But Day is going to get a nice kill there. Jake by himself does get taken down, and now Sin City going to be mostly off respawn as Nime's going to be pushed up, but he should get taken down right there. And now Sin City going to have to get a nice team push going.
Yeah, they did the easy part. Now comes the hard part, and especially when you're, getting killed and have to come off respawn and group push together. There is 2 though. Now you're gonna see Gear trying to get to the back, gets killed in the secret area, so maybe that slows them down a little bit. But yeah, this is the hard part of the control, especially on this Tuscan. And again, the kills coming in as thought another kill would be there, but right now DC doing a good job of keeping Sin City at bay. I will say Sin City does have the 2 life lead. Make that 3 right now. Still plenty of time for that to come into play, so we'll see if it does. As Days, it gets turned on there by Outages, and here we go.
A menace, man.
Here, this might be the opening.
Yeah, Outages with a nice kill there. That's gonna help his team out a little bit. But the side of DC still getting these kills. Outages with another nice one, top Church in that broken area. But then there's another player pushing through green behind them. Outages is gonna pick up that kill with a little bit of help. And now the side of Sin City all over the place up here. They've got a lot of nice map control up close and personal. They're going to be able to maybe wreak a little bit of havoc on these spawns. As I say, that DC is going to pick up 2 of them. 2 still left alive, though. That's going to be Outages. And I do believe the other player up there is going to be 9. But they're waiting for their teammates to push back up. Outages pushes through 2 green to try to get some more control. Does get taken down. Now they've got 35 seconds to deal with, but DC only has 4 lives. This could get a little bit tricky here. Make that 2 lives. Now, if you're the side of DC, I mean, they might opt to just give up the lives versus giving up the ticks. Yeah, Sock's going to try to contest that. I don't believe that first tick has come through yet on this point. Yeah, so the tick did not get fully secured on that point, so they do only secure 3 for the round. But hey, you get a round win on offense, so that may not even matter.
Yeah, I was gonna say at the end of the day, it's an offensive round win. I mean, it's a smart play by DC to give it up and lose by lives there. But dude, again, I mean that is just a very confident round by Sin City, and they're just playing playing so well right now. Honestly, it's been very impressive, and DC, I mean, has to come up with something. Being down 2-0 and then losing the first offensive round in control. Not great. They do start with the first 3 kills here, though, so that's going to give them clearance to get to this 8 point. But they need something here.
Yeah, Crooked is actually pushing through Church right away. He picks up 1 kill. He's got a teammate there to help him out, but look who's on the full flank. That's going to be Outages in DC spawn right now. He's going to end up picking up 1. Jake's going to push up and pick up 2 people on the hill as well. Outages picks up another. That's all 4 dead from the side of DC. They do secure 2 ticks on A, but they all died, right? So they've got a minute to get that fully secured, which for the most part they should be able to get done, but they've got to deal with the Sin City players. They've got 2 on their full flank now in fire. One's going to be in Church, and Jake, he's on that Godheady on that P1 area, on that A site. Now they're going to be able to push up onto the hill, but guess what? Outage is on the flank again, going to pick up 1, gets help from Logan to pick up the other. And I mean, right now it's a little scary for DC, but they do get a player. That's going to be Sox, who sneaks through towards that B side. Gets a nice kill in that P5 area. And now this could be their chance to maybe distract Sin City long enough to get that 8 point secured.
Yeah, I mean, I actually love the play out of Sin City to hit the flank there on the A zone. The only issue with that is they do spawn on that B side. Now they're going to try to get something over there, but that's shut down very quickly. And I mean, Sin City it just feels like they're running through DC right now, kind of doing whatever they want. And again, like, look at all these flanks coming in. Finally, Outages is found out, but it just feels like all around they've been flanking. And this should be the clearance now for DC to lock in this A objective. But 2 lives in the favor right now of Sin City. And again, they just now have to get in the setup. I mean, again, 3 down right there. You're going to have the last player pushing up field, does get a kill. They'll try to find this player now. But so far for Sin City, it's just been, again, a really good job of slaying right now. And I think lives may come into play here again in this round.
Yeah, definitely something to look at. But I mean, with only a minute and 10 or so left on the round, I don't know if lives will really be a big impact. I think it's going to come down to how many waves of people are going to be able to move up the map before the time is gone. Now, the side of DC going to be getting on this B point here. They could be able to get themselves a tick here pretty quick, with the side of Sin City still all the way around the map here. But Day is going to be around the back. He's going to pick up 1 or so there. And Sock's going to push in as well. They're getting the kills for the side of DC, but Sin City also getting the kills back. They still got to deal with Days in their spawn. They get that taken care of, and now they're going to be able to look forward. There's no time at all, tick-wise, on B at all. There's 40 seconds left. 9 lives remaining for DC, 10 for Sin City, and they're all pushing to this P5 plat area. Outages is in a position to maybe get a little spot there. He sees them. He's going to let his teammates know. Logan picks up 1, almost picks up a second before getting taken down. Outages, he's going to push 2. He picks up 2. 1 more to go. He picks up all 3. He gets the pistol. He stares them right in the eye. He's got to let them know, as he's going to help his teammates out towards the middle of the map.
Outages is just he's doing stuff today that just it should not be seen, as he's on a 5, does get taken down, but now 4 lives left for DC. Now you're just going to have the Sin City players converge onto this, as Jake does get taken down by Sox, so we'll see. And now Sox picks up 2. Make it interesting here. Gear does pick up the player, though. Outages with another one. 1 more player left on this point. And they will get taken down. And Sin City up 2-0 on the brink of winning this series.
Yeah, I mean, Outages is an absolute animal for what he's doing out here for the boys. I mean, he's, what, 18-8 right now? The guy's a menace. That's going to be tied up tick-wise, but that doesn't even matter, because the side of Sin City going to be up 2-0. So, like, I mean, who cares, right? Like,
yeah.
If they win it here on this offense, good for them. If they don't win it here, they're going to have another defense to go. So, I mean, the side of DC going to definitely have to clutch up, minimize the amount of ticks here, win this round basically perfectly. But so far, the way this game is going, Outages is not going to let that happen.
Yeah, they're not. And now player number 5 found that right away. I was going to say maybe taking a page out of Sin City's book with the flanking, but I mean, it just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Sin City just getting all the killers right now. And DC is flailing at this point. They just cannot find anything. As Sin City continuing to get the kills, only dropping 1 live so far, and they're gonna lock in that A point already. They are determined to get over to that B point. You're already gonna have a gunfight down in that P5 area. It is shut down, and now a second for DC to breathe. But you're gonna see the push from Sin City. Bad timing there, 4 days. Not seeing that player, but yeah, the push coming in through Church right now. Maybe the field side as they work back to the middle of the map. But good start here for Sin City at the start of that round. I mean, it was clinical, but now again, the hard part here to come.
Yeah, trying to take this B is going to be brutal, but Outage just pushes it back, gets taken down. Jake gets a nice pistol kill there on the other side of the map, though. But the guys on DC still answering with some nice kills on the map as the side of Sin City going to spawn up, immediately start pushing up the map. They've got 2 on that plat side towards P5. But they've got 1 player actually pushing up through the middle of the map right now. But Jake somehow is going to end up getting the only kill there for a little while. It's going to be 2 in favor of Sin City, and then immediately DC answering back with 2, obviously, as well. And now this is a situation where kills are just back and forth, which is completely to DC's advantage right now with how close the kill advantages for both teams here. But Sin City's still trying to push through that P5. They're getting pretty quick with it now because they know that DC was on their back foot just for a moment there. This could give them a foothold just enough to be able to get the map moving here. Jake going to pick up 1 before getting taken down. Now 9 pushing down from Church Alley. He's going to try to push up and spot anything he can as he's going to need some help. He does get taken down, and DC still holding strong. Going to bring that kill differential literally back to even as things are going pretty well for them on the defense so far. But Sin City definitely making things sketchy.
Yeah, they've settled down here after that tough start to the round, and they're looking good right now to win this round. Only 42 seconds left as we speak. The lives right now in favor of DC as they're continuing to get these kills. But yeah, I think this is the first time in this map that they've had the lives advantage, and it just goes to show again how good Sin City's been. But again, DC not out of it yet as Crooked, nice play there with the trigger discipline, letting 1 go by, and he is on a 5 spree. I don't know. I mean, you get a glide bomb here. You win the try and get a glide bomb. Maybe make things interesting. But as I say that, Sin City does have some pressure over to this point. Crooked is taken down. Going to be a few players down, but now the nade's coming in, and DC shuts that down. And that should be the round for them, as they will have to win an offensive round again, of course, at the minimum. But, yeah, you know, good stuff out of them to kind of regain here after a tough start to this control.
Yeah, still just a couple seconds left there as that's going to be ending, and DC are going to get a nice round on the board like you were just mentioning. The side of Sin City actually does almost fight their way to it at the end there. They're going to get a nice 4 ticks on the round, put them at a total of 7. So DC, I mean, if you have an absolute monster offense here, win it off ticks, secure that last defense, I mean, you're looking pretty good, right? I mean, you're probably pretty happy with that.
Yeah, which is kind of crazy because, again, I mean, it just feels like Sin City's kind of been rolling through it, but yeah, they're in a spot where that could happen, and you just never know. But Sin City obviously looking to lock down this defensive side here. Now this is where I wonder if maybe they go B. They're not. They're gonna stick to that A side, be traditional here. And it looked like Sin City was ready for it anyway. They had 2 players going to that side of the map. But yeah, DC getting these opening kills now, and they're gonna have Crooked going and just being a menace here. And this is where he can get some kills here on some unsuspecting players, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Is Crooked going to continue to find these kills, push up the map, and yeah, good start. But as I say that, the flank does come in from those 2 players that went P5, and just like that, they're right off the point. And yeah, Sin City bounces back after DC had applied a lot of pressure there.
Yeah, I mean, basically what happened there is DC kind of just pushed through a little bit too aggressively towards the spawns, didn't cover their middle map basically at all, and Sin City just basically walked in behind the players today, got the kills there, and basically got the entire map control back. But now DC still trying to push this A site out. They've got 3 players over there. Got a player in their spawn as well, but Robbie going to win that gunfight. That's going to be a couple players dead for the side of Sin City. Make that 3 dead for Sin City. Is Jake left alive in this top church. Him and 9 going to be throwing some nades towards that P1. He's going to call out a player going towards back church, get some nice shots off on him there. This A point should go towards the side of DC here momentarily as the side of Sin City trying to just get their map control, make sure they're ready to go for this B side of the map. But Daze, he's going to sneak through church. He's going to get behind Jake, get a nice kill there as his teammate Robbie going to get one towards field as well. And now this is going to be their opportunity to maybe push up, but Logan, he's going to end up picking up 1 in the middle of the map. He gets some shots off towards Daze in the back church. 9 going to push that out with his pistol. He's going to get pinched from a player from mid. He does end up getting the kill though, so that's going to actually be big for his team to help him set up.
Yeah, they are, and Again, now just the waiting game of waiting for your teammates, waiting to get a push in, and obviously Sin City is gonna have to get into a position here to defend this. Is honestly like they're kind of scrambled right now. And Crooked is gonna take advantage of that, getting two. It's gonna be two down. Now looking for more slides past a player though. 9 does take him down, but you see the takes a progression coming in. They got a few players on point here. 9 eventually does get the kill and clears them out. They do get 1 tick there, so. You know, again, for DC now you just got to group up. One thing to note, though, only 11 lives left here for Sin City. We'll see if that play is in effect. Still got 1:10 on the clock, and now, again, Sin City just hunkering down, waiting for the push here for DC. You're going to have Logan, though, coming on the flank, trying to catch some players by surprise.
He's going to end up picking up 1. Outages picks up another himself as well. That's going to bring the kill differential to be even exactly. And now both these teams going to have to battle out on a little bit more aggressively here. Another kill from Robbie. Logan immediately is going to get another kill on the map as well. These kills are going back and forth, which right now is to Sin City's advantage. If DC manages to get 1 more tick, though, they will have the tick advantage, but they will need to win the round via kills as well. No matter what, DC needs to win this round to continue. If Sin City wins, they win, right? And so now you're at a point now where there's only 27 seconds left. The side of DC going to have to get going. But Jake in a perfect position. He's going to take down 1. His teammate Logan going to trade out the other. This is going to be a perfect play for them. But Robbie's going to push up to try to take something down. Nime gets the trade there as well. 15 seconds to go. The side of DC only has 1 player close. Outages, though, not going to let that player be left alive. 10 seconds to go. And the side of DC trying to push through P5. Outages once again. Back-to-back times, he's going to pick up 3 at P5 to send it to a victory. They're going to win the Control 3-1 and win the Series 3-0.
That sums up the night there for Sin City. Is Outages just picking up a couple kills there to end it, and what a night here for Sin City. They look really good. I mean, I was very impressed by them.